Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Spartan, and welcome back to my tower. This is episode 9 of my Tour My Tower series. This is a video series that I do on my channel where I basically document the progress of my tower, show you the ins and outs of it, as well as kind of the next moves that I'm planning on doing in terms of upgrades and so forth. Before I actually get started with that, I want to say a huge thanks to everybody who showed up to my live stream yesterday. It was super fun, and it was a really cool experience just kind of getting to chat with you guys. And yeah, we managed to fill up the guild, so the guild is now full. And along with the guild, we now have a Discord server that you guys can feel free to join. I will have the link towards the bottom of the description, so go ahead and check that out. And yeah, feel free to join. You don't have to be like a YouTube member to join. Anybody can join. It's just going to be kind of a cool place where we can chat about all things tower and just generally have a good time. But speaking about the tower, let's talk about mine. So this has been a super eventful, I guess, week. So prior to last video, I believe I was at 96 trillion lifetime earned coins. And now we are at 142 trillion lifetime earned coins. Guys, the progress has been absolutely freaking crazy. This has been just insane. In terms of milestones, I really haven't achieved too much. I pushed a little bit further in tier 13 just for the sake of getting the gems from that. So I probably actually could have went further, and really I probably should have, but whatever. I really needed a few hundred gems, and I'm going to show you guys why here in a moment. Yeah, let's actually talk about tournaments first. So I'm still in Champion League, and as it currently stands, I'm pretty much hard stuck at rank 9 and 10, which I'm relatively fine with. As you can see, my overall total waves has gone up pretty much each time for the past like 5 tournaments. So the progress is there. We're slowly climbing the ranks, but it literally just depends on the particular bracket that you're in and the competition that you have. My current goal, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, is I want to get somewhere between rank 1 and 4 so that I can go ahead and get the relic for joining Legends League. I feel like if I just achieved Legends one time, that would be cool. And, you know, I'm totally fine staying in Champion for a little while after that. But I just want to do it one time to just say that I've done it. Now let's go into the event so I can show you guys some stuff. I bought some stuff. I bought the tower skin and background skin, which I actually really like the pocket watch skin. I think it looks pretty neat. Don't really care for the background, but I do care for the coin multiplier. By the way, if you're new here, always buy the tower skin and tower background. They give you a permanent boost to your multipliers, so don't ever forget to buy those. If we look towards my bots, you may see we've made some pretty big moves here. I now have a maxed golden bot range, so I'm super excited about that. So probably my plan is to put a few more levels into my medals for cooldown just to drop it, and then after that I'll try to bring it the rest of the way with the lab. And once I do that, I'm probably going to take Galaxy Compressor off and substitute it for my Singularity Harness. That might be my plan. Now let's go ahead and talk about the workshop, because there is some stuff that has changed. First of all, where is it? First of all, I put quite a few more levels into my enemy attack level skips, because after the rework, I have noticed that the enemy level skips are so much better. So I'm going to continue to just pump a huge majority of my coins into those. And ignore the free upgrades. I don't actually have them at 10%. It's because I have my tournament set up right now, which has the free upgrades. I did get my damage up to 5,500, so I'm pretty excited about that. And let's talk about ultimate weapons. I put a couple more levels into the duration, and after the update, Death Wave no longer is maxed out at 1 minute and 40 seconds for the cooldown. It now, I believe, goes down all the way to 50 seconds, similar to Black Hole, which is huge. Huge in terms of valuable, and also huge in terms of stones required. I put 2 levels into it and got it down to 1 minute and 20 seconds, and you can see now it's starting to get like ridiculous for how much it costs to upgrade it further. So I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. I think my current plan with stones is either going to be try to put some more levels into my chain lightning, or try to save up for a new ultimate weapon and hope for either, actually I think I can only get chrono field, inner landmines, and poison swamp, but I'm probably going to try to get inner landmines for the sake of crowd control, because I've heard through the grapevine and people that are a lot further along than me that the upgrades for inner landmine are cheaper and just generally more effective. The one I plan on getting after that is probably going to be Chrono Field, and last but not least, Poison Swamp, because I think that honestly the rework they did was a major nerf. At least that's what I've heard from people who currently use it. Let's go ahead and talk about cards. So, not a whole lot has changed with my cards in terms of like actual upgrades. The one thing that changed, which I'm super excited about, is I now have a 13th card slot. Guys, during my live stream, I did a poll on YouTube, and I basically asked the people in my stream, I was like, should I continue saving these gems for my 13th card slot, or should I do a little module polling during the stream? And it was kind of like an angel versus devil on my shoulder thing, but the guys that were in my stream, they were the angels in that case. They told me to do the right thing and wait and get my card slot, so that's what I did. So shout out to all of you guys who did join the stream. It was a blast, and I completely feel like I'm gonna try to do more streams in the future, but let me know down in the comments if there's anything in particular that you think would be cool to stream. The main thing I've thought of so far is really just tournament runs, like streaming my tournament runs and just kind of talking with you guys while I'm doing my run. But let me know if you guys have any other ideas down in the comments. I did get my super tower to level 5, so I'm excited about that. And I got my wave accelerator up to level 4, so that is really, really nice. Ideally, obviously I want this as high as humanly possible, but for now, I'm completely fine with it just being at 42%. Now, let's actually talk about modules, because there's a lot going on with my modules right now. So, we have Mythic Multiverse Nexus, we have Mythic Space Displacer, we have Mythic Astral Deliverance, and we have Mythic Singularity Harness. Guys, we are super, super excited here. And I am so close to having a Mythic Galaxy Compressor. Looking back on it, I kind of wish that I had saved the fodder that I used for my Singularity Harness and had used it on my Galaxy Compressor. And you can see here, this is basically the fodder that I currently have to work with. I don't have a whole lot. I could give up my Pulsar Harvester for it, but yeah, I don't want to do that because I've been using Pulsar Harvester in tournaments, which by the way is actually pretty decent, even at Legendary. But I have this guy, I have this guy. I need to get a Legendary Plus generator module in order to actually get this ranked up to Mythic, which I don't actually remember what it does. From minus 13 seconds to minus 17. So that is pretty valuable for me. I could, if I wanted to, trade in my Ohm chip for a Mythic Plus Multiverse Nexus, but I really don't see any point in doing that. I don't actually know if the Ohm chip is any good. At my current stage, I haven't found much value in it, but I've really advise against like merging other default epic modules in order to get like higher epic modules later. Just highly advise against that. But that is going to wrap up modules. Let's now go ahead and talk about my labs. So for labs, a little bit has changed. So first of all, lab 1, as we know, will forever be lab speed. We're just going to do that forever until I no longer feel like it. My lab 2, I still have on Golden Tower bonus. I'm just doing that basically until it is maxed, and then I will probably go to Death Wave next, and then Spotlight last. And once I get all of those done, I'll probably just work on my coins per kill bonus lab until that is maxed. Yeah, lab 1 is dedicated to lab speed. Lab 2 is dedicated to econ. Lab 3, I don't actually remember what I had on there last week, but I'm currently using it as kind of a floating slot where I can upgrade stuff that I think I need, because I feel like having max standard perk bonus would just really help me in terms of like the coin multipliers and really just every aspect of my farming runs. So I'm probably going to try to keep this here at least until level 20, and honestly I'll probably just take it all the way to 25 and max it out. My lab 4, as you know, is dedicated to my wall labs. So currently working on wall rebuild, and once I get this maxed, because the cooldowns are relatively small, I am then going to probably put another level into wall thorns, and then after that I'm probably going to put 2 levels into wall regen and try to get my survivability up a little bit. And last but not least, lab 5, I am working on my auto pick ranking so that I can have more auto picks. And I'll briefly just show you, oops, that's not it. I'll briefly just show you guys what my auto picks are currently looking at. I have perk wave requirement, enemy damage trade-off. I have the health regen health trade-off and the coins trade-off. Those are my first 4. And that is pretty much exclusively for farming runs. After that, I have my ultimate weapon stuff, so my golden tower bonus, black hole duration, and then I have defense percent because trying to get all 5 of those pretty early is pretty helpful. And after that, I have coin bonus. But it would be pretty nice to have some of this other stuff like the increased game speed, the death wave, health regen, stuff like that. That would be pretty valuable. I haven't fully decided how high I'm going to take auto pick ranking, but I'm probably going to try to get it to maybe 11 or 12, depending on how like big the upgrades are. That is going to cover it for labs, and this is a new thing that I'm going to start showing off in the videos. I'm going to be showing off the guild stuff and talking about what I am planning on doing with my guild tokens and my guild bits. So I believe that the tokens are the currency that we get through the daily missions. And then the bits are those little blue square guys that you use to basically upgrade your guardian and work on that. So as it currently stands, any tokens that I get, I'm probably going to try to get the guardian first. That's probably going to be the first thing that I try to get. And then after I get the guardian, I'm definitely going to try to get like the cosmetics because coin multipliers. Then I'll probably try to get the guardian chip also for extra coins. And after that, I'm probably just going to try to get the relics. But yeah, we have 50 something days, 56 days left in this season. And I'm assuming anything that you don't purchase, you just lose, similar to the events. So I'm going to attempt to try to get everything, but we will see if that's actually obtainable or not. Last thing that I will say, currently as it stands, only about 22% of you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, maybe consider throwing a little subscribe my way. You know, just try to build up the community a little bit. And along with that, go ahead and pop into the Discord server, say hi. We can talk about the tower. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Anyways, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, maybe consider throwing a little subscribe my way. Likewise, I have channel memberships. Shout out to Rich and Mezzy and Dark for all becoming channel members this week. I appreciate you guys, and I'm just super grateful that you guys chose voluntarily to support my channel financially. And if you guys are curious about what all is included in the memberships, feel free to hit the join button and just take a peek. But ultimately, the best way that you guys can support the channel is simply by just continuing to watch my little videos here. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys until the next video. But
like always, I will see you guys later.